What is up, you guys? I hope everybody's doing great, and I know it's been a while since I've actually done any sort of proper update video or anything, like taking time and explaining what I've been doing or what the hell I've been up to or even what's going on. So I figured it'd actually be a really good point to do that now before I actually paint it, because I don't know if you can see, but on the table over there is the paint, and I'm super excited because it took me a good 4 months to get this done. I mean, no joke, straight up, I'd say a good 4 months. And that's really just about working on it every day. There's my blueberry. But yeah, literally just about every day, and I couldn't be more grateful for how it turned out. Literally, I'm so ecstatic with it. Don't mind the extra primer, it's just touch-up work. But that's what I've been killing myself over this week, is literally just touch-up work. It's been insane. I know you guys can imagine, like, literally playing with this much negative space and in kind of a dirty area, it's hard to kind of keep clean, just to be completely truthful. I ended up with a little bit of pits here and there all throughout the bodywork, which inevitably, I mean, it's not a big deal, you know, it comes out and it only takes like a little bit of time. It's finishing work, you know, that's literally just like kind of the last steps. When I made this and played with it, I wasn't really too concerned about, you know, dust, little tiny things getting into it, and that's what I inevitably ended up fighting. So not a huge deal. I actually did take care of all of it, and literally, like, it's immaculate. I couldn't honestly get it smoother than this. It's so incredibly smooth, and genuinely so much prep work has gone into it, and the entire past week I've just been painting parts. I mean, this is just an extra part that I'm doing mock-ups to fit for the Miata, and I also got a Miata not too long ago. You know, it's a good point A, point B, but it's a point A, point B for the point A, point B for the point A, point B for whatever. But point being, it does the job. But yeah, I am really excited to paint this, and I'm gonna take you guys through a little bit of what I have been doing to it and what's been going on. So the first thing I actually ended up painting this color was the steering wheel, and I do like how that actually turned out. I have the jams already done, which is kind of cool. I only have one side skirt on right now, the other one's right up there, but both are painted. I kind of like how they turned out. You know, if you put the door cards back on, that would all be covered. But I like how this turned out. I don't have any significant runs. It actually turned out great. I got really lucky with spraying in here, even though, I mean, it's such a big area, and not in the paint booth, so there's no exhaust fan that I can actually use to get the dust out. I just cleaned the area, you know, and went from there. But I was just thankful with how that turned out. But speaking of prep work, I also did the underside of the hood in black. I think it would really clean it up, and so what I'm going with is just like black accents on this car, and so honestly I think that would really contrast against the purple pretty well. And pretty soon, like in a couple days here, it's not going to be red anymore, like, at all, which is really cool. Also did the inside of the hatch black, but more or less just been taking care of all the prep work and just getting it ready for paint. And it takes a really long time, but it's absolutely worth all the painstaking work in the end, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna have to sit here and do it over again, you know. I'm not cutting corners. I literally want everything to be as prim and proper as I can possibly make it. But regardless, I'm just excited to honestly paint this, because I've been really working hard on it and for a long time, and I'm just excited to get it done, because I have a lot of stuff planned with the Miata, because I already came up with mock-ups for a really custom diffuser on that. It's kind of like an RX-7 type mix, but I like it a lot, and I actually can't wait to make it. But I'm kind of limited with making dust and being like dirty here, because not only am I going to be painting here, the truck's also getting prepped for paint. It already has been painted and needs some spots not touched up but resprayed, just because of tiny bits of dust. Not even a big deal, and we have extra paint for it. It's going out great. But more or less, I'm just excited to have another platform that I can actually, I don't know, work on and make like pretty much anything I want for it. And it's a little 1.6, so I was kind of surprised to see that some people over in Japan still race them and still togue them over 400k on the OEM motor, and that absolutely blew my mind. So I was just like, okay, you know, like, this might be a great point A, point B for a while. But I just cleaned it earlier today, but it's been doing me pretty good, you know. I like how it's been, and it's pretty nice, you know. It's not what I really envisioned to be a drift car. I kind of wanted it to just be like a reliable daily. I don't really have to worry about, and that's what this was. And it just kind of like really got out of hand. Like, I don't know, towards the end of last year, I just kept stacking like I don't know, hydro brake on top of like custom wide body ideas, and then like it just kind of tumbled from there. Like it just went from being like my everyday nice drift car, and then now it's just like pure show car by the time I'm done with it, you know. But I still do have goals and I still do have dreams with this car when it's said done. And when it's done, I'm actually super excited to share what I'm going to do. So more or less, like, sorry to talk so much, but I am really excited for that. And I feel like this is going to fuel so much of more fabrication work to come, and more of really cool content, and more or less like just what kind of makes me happy when I want to work on cars and when I want to do body work, and more or less what I own compared to just working on it like as a job, you know, because everybody likes their job and you got to like what you do out of your job to keep doing it, you know. So more or less, like, I love this and I want to actually do something with it. Genuinely, probably the most important thing is not to forget to add, you know, a little bit of class on the dash. You know, you got to just about every car you got to do something special like that, you know. I like to keep the Draco on me, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I'm really happy that every one of you are being so supportive and want to follow me along on this journey. And I'm so thankful for even having this place and the ability to do these things and not have to worry about it. And I'm really excited for what the future holds. Thought it'd be a pretty good idea to show you guys the actual paint that I got. It is blueberry, and this car really, like, I didn't like it red, you know, honestly. Red really wasn't my color, and really I think purple is such a more deserving paint job for this car. But I mean, I don't know, the red was kind of nice, it just wasn't for me, absolutely. But kind of made it look like Lightning McQueen a little bit, in my opinion. But I don't know, I still liked it. It didn't make it look bad. It just, I think to what the Z could amount to be, I don't think red was definitely cutting it.